Hi everybody and welcome to this video. It's just gonna be like a building tutorial. Probably shouldn't give because I'm really bad at building thing, but this is mostly just for like people who are somehow worse at building than me. This is rare because like they can't do like grade level stuff even with a tutorial. So I'm just gonna be building a basic house in Minecraft Java edition because shaders make everything look better. So yeah, so I just want to say, number one, don't build. I'm gonna build out of spruce because I really like spruce as a wood type because it just looks really good. And also spruce doors and trapdoors look really nice as well. And also I'm not gonna build a box, so don't worry, it's not gonna be like really bad. Oh yeah, this is like my 5th video that I tried to film today. All the other ones I just midway through I thought like this was boring, but hold on. Building tutorial. And don't know how a world really works. Yeah, super flat, customize. Okay, fine. Okay. Super flat. And yeah, so I'm building a super flat world. I think you can probably build with a tree house as well. I'm probably gonna do that next. But right now I'm gonna build on flat ground just to show you guys how a normal standard like random house should do. Okay, I accelerate sometimes, okay? Yeah, this is a disclaimer. I said in my previous video as well, it's no secret that, yeah. It's just because, like, I didn't accelerate on, like, I didn't cheat normally on, like, servers and stuff. Wait, did I just make it a survival? No, I made it survival. Okay, hold on. Now I've got to fix this. How do I fix this? Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to do it all over again and turn it into a creative world. Okay, it's fine. So basically, you've got to build a box first, and change things later. That's my plan that I always do. Because if you try to build it really detailed first, you're probably gonna run out of building supplies for the rest. So if you build a box first and add the details later, it'll look better, you know. So yeah, also I'm not gonna, don't worry, because this is creative, I'm not gonna be using netherite or anything in my building. Just gonna use some mostly easy to obtain resources. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the recording right now until I can create any. Okay, already much better. Why is there a slime chunk right here? Yeah, just ignore that. Why am I surrounded by slime chunks? Just leave me alone, I don't want slimes. Okay, fine. So basically, all I really need is some spruce. Let's see. Yeah, okay, like I said, I'm gonna first get some spruce planks like that. So first we need to build a box, right? This is basically where we start. People might say to like build in weird shapes to make it look, to add personality or whatever to your build. Although that is a good idea, I didn't really think that you do that first. Cause like what I usually do when I build is I build in rooms. So I just build so that my starter base can actually become good. So build a fairly nice starter base, but it's gonna be really small, kind of like this. It's not too small, but basically this will be like my first room, and then as time goes on, instead of building a new base, I just leave it as a new house. But actually, we have to first build this to improve it. I don't care how many blocks high that is, because then we can also build a roof, but no, I'll show you guys that later. So basically, just level it out there. No, that was better before. And yeah. So basically, this just adds some realism, because you're not just gonna have a big wooden box as your house in real life, because it probably just won't be a good house. So yeah, even though this is still a wooden box, it looks a lot better, because right now it has these wooden supports, which makes it look like it's a lot more realistic. Turn imposter recording again. Okay, so already this looks mildly better than your usual weird house. But another way we can improve this is, okay, number one, just put on a double door. Even if it's mildly asymmetrical, it will still look better than a single door, because the double door just looks nicer. Even if you put it near the edge, it still looks nicer than the single door. Don't know if this is true always, but it's just my preference. Another thing to do is also to put on some like a foundation. Normally everyone overlooks this, but it's honestly a really nice thing to do, is just break the bottom block and make a foundation. So I'm gonna pause the recording. Okay, everybody, so already this looks better. I'm not gonna fill in the interior, because the interior is gonna be another video. Today I'm just focusing on making it look nice from the outside. I prefer actually having the corners cobblestone as well, but if you don't if this looks better to you, that's also nice. So yeah, you can put this as well. I just personally prefer having cobblestone corners, because it just makes the foundation look more complete. So after this, yeah, the door. So after this, you might also think, oh, this is still a box. Or how I fix that is, you've got to add this roof sometimes, because the roof just fixes the fact that it's a box. So you have a proper villager style roof thing, it'll look nice. So I'm gonna pause the recording again and show you that. Okay, I just realized that the house is too short to properly do it, but I fixed that. Okay, so some people like to just finish off the house by just adding a roof on that, and then just make it look like this. But in my opinion, it looks too much like a villager house. Why are the two villagers so close to each other? Yeah, but it looks kind of like those villager houses. Why are there so many villages? Guess I got lucky with the village generation. But basically, it just looks too much like a villager house for me, which is why I always like to just make it to the top. It's very annoying when sometimes it ends with a 4 and you can't make it the pinpoint 1 block kind of stat thing, but sometimes I just do it. I just leave it like that, because why not? And yeah. So I'm gonna pause the recording. Everybody, I made a mild mistake, and the roof is like that, but this is still a fairly good looking house, because this is much better than the wooden box we started with. So yeah, we're still not done yet, obviously. How long is this video? I've been filming for much longer than 9 minutes. But basically, what we've got to do now is get out some windows. Some people could argue that this is technically interior decoration, but these don't have to be fully functional windows to make them just white, but I'm not gonna do that. Why that bat's in here? Come on. Fine, so hopefully today I'm going to... So my house has become a bat. Also, just don't make a window near the corner, it looks ugly. Same thing with the doors. So yeah, actually, oh wait, no. Sometimes I like to put a trap door near the door, over there. estimate it because it looks fairly good. And like you know, sometimes in movies, like the villain's hideout always has this like this kind of this hole to peek through, so you can see whether it's one of their villain friends or it's like a hero, and then they open the door after just checking that. It's kind of like that. Just why, yeah. Spruce trapdoors are really good because you can't actually see through them, so they actually have a use to just being like decorative. I mean, the thing is though, with spruce trapdoors you can always just, with other trapdoors there's no point even having them because you can always just see through. But with, yeah, there we go. But with spruce trapdoors you can't see through, which is good. So now that we've had those, don't use glass blocks because I just don't like glass blocks. I like panes because they're better. Because yeah, I'll just keep setting the time. So glass panes, like, they add some depth, unlike glass blocks. I don't know why I like them, but yeah. There we go. But anyways, so I like to just add them like that. Is it just me or do they look different on Java Edition? Probably just me. Why would they look different? But basically, now that we need these windows, so you've got to see that depth is actually like really good, because that's the only way they can actually get the house to look like it's not a block game, you know. Speaking about depth, I should probably move out I should probably explain more about the logs, because right now, although they may look good right now, what makes them even better is just doing this. Now, yeah, see? Isn't this like much better? So yeah, and we can also get rid of these, which is good. So now, some people just like to have this like tiny hole. I do not understand those people. Always fill this in. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it like this, just for those people, on every single one. Maybe because I'm too lazy to fill it in, but yeah. So anyways, now that we have this already, we can just do this for every single one. Also, just don't leave like one corner like that and one corner like with them filled in, because it'll look really weird. Always just leave them all the same way, because if you just leave one looking different, it'll look like it was hastily built, which it probably was if you do that, but you don't want it to look like that even if it was hastily built. Wow, shaders make clouds look different. I never noticed that this whole time. But basically, yeah, so this depth looks good, but like I said, no, this does not look nice. This is always my personal preference, is to fill in these corners. Yeah, I'm not gonna remove those logs because I can't be bothered. Also, they don't really change anything, those logs. Like, they're just there. They're inside the structure of the house, so they don't really affect anything. So yeah. So this already looks much better. A way we can improve this as well is to add stairs, cobblestone stairs. Because the thing about having a foundation is that it'll look really weird if you have a foundation but you don't have if you don't have stairs, because you've got to actually like jump up, which it's not about the effort, it's just about the fact that you have to do that. So this looks much better. I always like to do this to make it look even better. So yeah, this looks really nice. Another thing you can also always do is just to add a fence, because a fence, it makes, this is not exactly part of the, why did I use oak? It's not exactly part of the house, but it's just a nice like finishing touch kind of thing, where you have like a front lawn instead of just it being just a standalone house in the middle of nowhere. You can also add like a street and street lights to make it look even better, but this house doesn't deserve that yet. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not that good of a builder. Can't make it look that great, but can make it look better than a box. So this is fairly good. Obviously, we can't just stay trapped in our house forever. So, which is why we have fence gates. Don't put double fence gates like a double door, because it makes no difference. I should have set it to always day, but can't do that now. There you go. So now that the time, okay. So basically now there's like that. We can also have this wooden thing. So some people like to have it like that, but me personally, I don't like that. What I like is to actually have it over here, like this is the wooden part, but not the entire thing, obviously, because a front lawn is always nice. Just a front few blocks are just wood. Sometimes I like to have it inside the ground, but up one block is also nice. But the problem is here with this nice foundation, wow, it won't really work well with a foundation, which is why I'm just gonna have it into the ground like that. So once I add this, it's gonna start to look like a row house a bit more. It's not gonna, like I said, I'm not a grade level builder. Like, I'm not gonna win any building contests or anything. The only reason I'm doing this is to show you, but this is not all we can do to make this house look better. So, oh, slime. I'm just gonna do something for fun. Oh no, never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna spawn a slime with like 255 size. But basically, ignore that. So, this house looks good, but what we also need to add is this. So basically, we've got to add these front area of shade, just so it doesn't look really like strange. So yeah, I prefer to add slabs already. Like that. So slabs make it look more like nice. You don't have a meter thick roof, do you? You might, but don't think so. So yeah, so this is nice. Slabs. We like slabs because slabs are better. Because slabs are the best. Because who doesn't like slabs? And also because, like I said this was easy to build, and nobody wants to mine this one spruce. But at this point, I probably mined out an entire spruce tiger. Right? Is that what it's called, spruce tiger? I think so, but anyways. So we have this roof full of slabs. And also, obviously, we don't want to leave this floating. I'll get to that once I finish this. But basically, we need to add some supports to this as well. For this, I prefer not to have logs. Prefer to just have a fence. Kind of like this, because a log looks good for a house, but when you only have this, it doesn't look that great. You could connect it onto the fence, but I don't really like that. Sometimes it looks good, but I personally just like it being like this, just normal, not connecting onto the like that's okay, but I just don't like it connecting onto the fence like from the top. So we added that, and now this is obviously much better than before. But also here we don't want to slap that. Yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty much figuring out a few things on the go, but basically this looks much better. You can also add a chimney bit over the top, but okay. So basically what we need to do is, this is going to completely mess up our interior design. Luckily we don't have any, so I'm pretty sure if you put it through hay bales it will rise better. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some hay bales. Yeah, and we're gonna have the hay bales along with the campfire. But the campfire goes below, obviously. I don't know if the campfire goes below. Let's just find out, shall we? Hopefully this doesn't will us burn down the house. I don't think so. Because I remember before, one of the seasons of Cameron's SMP, which we didn't film yet, which I didn't film, what I did was I just kept it like this. What, is that like a myth or something? The hay bales make it rise higher. Maybe if I put them below. Okay, but basically, let's just leave it like that. And sometimes we also like to make it, so, what do I mean sometimes? So you've got to make the chimney an actual chimney. Can't just have random smoke coming out of a random hole in your house. Hold on. Okay, so you've got to have an actual chimney. Actually a cobblestone chimney is good as well. But because a cobblestone chimney doesn't look like it will catch on fire. Because, you sometimes you get scared with wood, but they'll catch on fire. And the same thing goes for a chimney. And brick's good as well, but I didn't want to make people get brick for this tutorial. So cobblestone's pretty good. But basically, we are going to do that. And boom. Boom. Wait, what? No. Hold on. What? Jarvis and creative is so confusing. Let me go. I hate how you drift in creative without, I wanted to stop. It feels like I'm on ice or something. But basically we have that. Then we build a wall here. This might look wildly disproportionate. Don't know though. Just gonna see from a distance. Does this look? Yeah, that looks alright. Kind of. I think. I hope. So basically that is a chimney done. Yeah, that's a chimney done. And that looks like an industrial chimney, but don't know what else to do with a chimney. So yeah. So this is a nice house already. But we also need to add some more detail. Like for example, some grass blocks there. Put them in there. And trapdoors. Kinda like the villagers already figured this out, but that's always nice. So what we are gonna do is like that. Too bad you can't see this through the window. I'm probably gonna put some roses so you can actually see them through the window. But basically, then you put on some trapdoors. This is really cliche, this part, because everybody does this these days, but basically, like that. Doesn't matter which side you put them on. I'm just being a menace and putting them alternating. This doesn't change anything. It's just me being a menace to society. But yeah, basically, got the trapdoors. And now it looks like the grass just won't fall out randomly. So yeah. So it would look weird if it was just out in the open. This actually looks like it will hold back the grass. So I'm only gonna put this on one side. I suggest putting it on all the sides, but I'm only gonna put it on one side right now. So for example, make some. So I think actually alternating the plants makes, in my opinion, alternating the plants makes it look better, along with some I don't know what flowers. I'm just gonna search flowers. Maybe a cornflower, maybe that will look good. But basically, if you alternate flowers, it looks more like a garden instead of a farm of flowers or something. So yes, looks nicer, I think. So yeah, I recommend putting them on all sides, but this is good as well. And basically, that's gonna be mostly finished. There are probably some other things you could do, but I'm not gonna do them because this is supposed to be a beginner house, right? So yeah, that is gonna be it for this house part 1. So yeah, like the video, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next video.